Hello again, students, and welcome once again to Miss Bullock's Flipped Classroom. Today we're going to be working with Week 15 SAT, ACT vocabulary words in the Frayer format. So let's go ahead and begin. This week's first word is dubious. D-U-B-I-O-U-S, dubious, which means uncertain or not convinced. So if someone is uncertain or not convinced, they're sketchy or they're unsure of something. So some things that might be called dubious would be bootleg videos, fake gold. Some things that would not be dubious, they would be for real, would be real things or official things. Our next word is efface. Efface means to remove from memory. And what that, of course, has to do with is like it never even happened. That's even an insurance commercial. So surely enough, that insurance group wants to efface whatever bad thing happened to you. So if you efface something, you're going to forget it, you're going to erase it, you're going to remove it. If not, you're going to remember it or keep it. Okay. Our next word is eloquent. E-L-O-Q-U-E-N-T, eloquent. And that means well-spoken. So someone who is well-spoken or eloquent is going to be a good speaker and they are going to be convincing. An example of someone who is eloquent would be Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. An example of someone who is not eloquent, that would be SpongeBob SquarePants. He is absolutely not a very good speaker. Our next word is enigma, E-N-I-G-M-A, enigma. This means a mystery. So it would be a question that you must find the answer to. So examples of things which are enigmas would be a riddle, a question, or a problem. Things that are not enigmas are answers or solutions. Our next word for the week is epitome. E-P-I-T-O-M-E, epitome. Epitome means a perfect example of something. So if you have something that is the epitome of something, it's going to be perfect and it's going to be exactly what you want it to be. So some examples of epitome would be on the rubric scale, exemplary. On a number scale, a 100. On a letter scale, an A. Some non-examples of epitome would be on the rubric scale, a redo. On the number scale, a 60. Or on the letter scale, an F. Let's get the rest of the words for the week. So, our next word is eschew. E-S-C-H-E-W. Eschew. Eschew means to avoid or to shun. So if you're going to avoid or to shun something, it's something not good and it's something that you probably don't like. If you are going to eschew something, you would move away from it. You would not talk to that person. So the opposite of eschew would be to spend time with that person or interact with that person. Our next word for the week is exacerbate. Exacerbate. I know that one's difficult to say. Exacerbate. E-X-A-C-E-R-B-A-T-E. Exacerbate means to make worse. So if you're going to exacerbate a situation, it would be worse than it was before you did whatever it was you did. So examples of exacerbation would be maybe you hurt something even more than what it was prior to, or you keep talking but you keep making it worse. Everyone's been in that situation. Some non-examples would be resting it, right, so that it can heal, taking care of it, or fixing the problem. So, we'll move forward to our next word, which is exculpate. Exculpate. There you go. E-X-C-U-L-P-A-T-E, exculpate. And that means to clear from blame or guilt. So it definitely removes blame. So some things that might exculpate you would be having a reason for why something happened. And a real excuse, not a fake one like a unicorn stepped on my foot in the hallway and that's why I'm late for school. So it would have to be a real reason. So some things that are not examples of something that could exculpate you would be no reason or no excuse. I'm just late because I'm late. All right, our next word for the week is expedite. Expedite is spelled E-X-P-E-D-I-T-E. Expedite, and that means to speed up. So if you want to expedite something, you want to make it faster. You want to make it less time that you are wasting. So an example of something that expedites a process would be a double drive-through, right? Think of McDonald's or Cookout. They have those double drive-throughs so that you can get through a little more quickly and get your food. Something that is an opposite of expediting would be Walmart checkout lines. We all know they have like 26 of them, but unfortunately there are only ever 2 people working. And so those checkout lines take a long time and it wastes a lot of your time and it's not very speedy. And our last word of the week is expendable. E-X-P-E-N-D-A-B-L-E. Expendable. Expendable means something that you can easily get rid of. You don't really need it still hanging around. So it would be something that's disposable or something that's throwaway. So some examples of things that are expendable would be paper plates, plastic forks, paper towels. You're not going to rinse out a paper towel and save it, right? You don't usually wash paper plates. So that would be some things, or those would be some things that you could easily get rid of. Some things, on the other hand, that you would not want to get rid of would be nice dishes or younger siblings. Well, with younger siblings, you might want to get rid of them, but they would not be easy to get rid of. So those are our words for the week. Hopefully you'll be sure to study. Please be ready when you walk in the class on Monday, and we'll begin then. All right, I'll see you later. And again, don't forget to study.